Hey everybody, this is James, and a view from the middle recently hit 1,400 subscribers. I didn't do that bouncing back and forth thing for once. I just hit 1,400 and kept going for a change. But I do like to mark milestones, and normally what I've been doing here lately is just tacking a little something onto the end of Writing with James, but I decided to do a standalone one this time, and just go over some of the better evidence that I've captured doing a little ghost hunting on this channel since it is October and we've got Halloween coming up. I thought that would be an appropriate topic. And this is not a top 5. This is just the first 5 pieces of evidence that sprung to my mind. And if you've only been around the channel for last couple of years, some of these might be new to you. I've got a couple of audio and a couple of video. So let's go ahead and get into it. This is 5 of the best pieces of evidence that I've captured here on The View from the Middle while ghost hunting. I'm going to have to work on that title. All right, for the first one, we're going to have to go way back. This is the first trip to Goatman's Bridge in Denton, Texas. Of course, I went with What the Paranormal. Lower quality video. So some of these early videos, I had no idea what I was doing. Not that I really know now either, but during that trip to Goatman's Bridge, at one point, we actually came across a snake. None of us are fans of snakes. And so I'm going to give you this, show you this fairly long, well, it's not a real long clip, but I make sure that I show you everything leading up to it, everything after it, just so you can have a better context of, put it in context of what was going on. This is an audio. While it is video, it is the sound that we're concentrating on here. And what I do with audio is when it gets to that part that I'm talking about, I'm going to play it actually 4 times. I'm going to increase the volume, and on the first 3, replay it 3 times, and on the 4th time, I'll put up what I think is being said. So this is from Goatman's Bridge with What the Paranormal, when we encountered a snake.
There's a big snake right there.
Okay.
I'm going.
Where?
I'm going.
Where?
Mom.
Oh, there he is.
Hmm?
Look, there he is.
Come on.
Wait.
No, don't wait. Let's go.
Okay. What is it?
Mom, let's go. Mom, please, come on. Don't get close to it. Freaking retard. Come on.
It's not that big, Lainey.
I don't care. Come on now.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Don't get too close behind me. I'll run your ass over.
Mom, come on now. Quit being
'Cause
stupid and come on.
I seriously don't do snakes. Ugh.
I don't really like snakes. 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 I don't really like snakes either.
Does she have to be stupid? Oh my god.
Okay, let's get move back this way.
Okay.
Okay, for the second one, we're going to go to Concho Indian Boarding School in Concho, Oklahoma. This is right outside El Reno, Oklahoma. This was actually the second time that I had been to Concho. Again, this is with What the Paranormal. We also met up with Roadkill Review and Shayna's Catopia on this trip. And this happened in the kitchen area. Very faint. Headphones are going to be your friend on this one. Even with the increased volume, it's not particularly loud. We picked up a lot of stuff at that place. I believe that's where we also encountered I believe his name was Sam, what we believe is the spirit of a young boy there. And as a matter of fact, at the very end of this clip, I think you're gonna hear Amy make reference to that. But you'll see the clip. We pick up what I believe is a female voice.
It wasn't as, you know.
Yeah, there wasn't nearly as much stuff.
Yeah.
And then all in them drawers and stuff. Looks like, I don't know if it's falling off or people tearing it off. But
Yeah.
That, 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 that's all down around the windows and stuff.
Sam, if you're here with us, we give you permission to come and talk to us.
Okay, for this third one, it's another place we actually picked up a good little bit and a lot of experiences at Fleetwood. Not a lot that came over very strong on the on the audio or the video, but we did pick up this great piece of audio. It's a little different because it didn't actually pick up on the camera, the microphone for the camera, but I had my voice recorder sitting on the other side of the room. So what you're actually going to watch is audio from the voice recorder synced up with the video. And again, it's very faint, but I think I was able to increase the audio enough. You should be able to hear it fine. But again, headphones would be helpful on this one. This is at Fleetwood, Oklahoma, in what was the old post office / general store. And I think the only way I could get this this is actually a clip from the video, the evidence video, and so I do actually explain a little bit. I probably am going to repeat myself now because my old self is going to lead into this clip now. Well, I'm kind of standing near that opening on the side, and you'll hear Lainey say goodbye, and that's just saying goodbye because we're about to leave. And as she was saying that, I was kind of walking back toward that opening. And as she says goodbye, and I'm kind of walking toward the opening, we pick something up. It actually picks up fairly clear.
Goodbye.
They can't even see where we were from over here. Okay, now these last two that I'm going to put up here are going to be visuals. This first visual is from the investigation at the Hill House. Now, that's another place. Boy, we picked up a ton of stuff at Hill House. I think this is the best one. As I say, this is one of the first ones that sprung to mind when I decided to do this. It's toward the end of the investigation. We picked up a lot of EVPs and stuff like that. This is actually a visual, and again, I had to go to the EVPs and evidence video that I put out to get this, because I think it just explains it better. So this was from, if you want to watch the original video, I believe this was in the second part of the Hill House videos. I'll leave links and everything in the description and such as that. It's from Hill House.
You don't have to be scared to come talk to us. I just got like a shadow under the chair right there, like almost like someone's setting it.
Okay, now I'm going to loop this part several times. You can see there on the upper right hand side, there's a shadow that comes in there. Now when I was first going over the video, I thought, oh crap, I got my finger in the way. But a couple of things about that, it's oddly shaped. Unless I had like a wart on my hand or something, that's not my finger. I do remember at the time, you'll see I was kind of moving back toward the left and I brought it back to the right kind of quick. I thought I saw something at the time, but I just wrote it off. And the thing about that is when I have my video camera on my hand the way it's supposed to be, it has a little strap on the side. And when I have it on my hand like that, it's impossible to get that. My pinky finger is the closest to the front of the camera. I can't get my pinky finger that far forward. So I would not have been able to get my finger in front of it. And then let's take a look at a still picture. This is a screen grab. As you can see, it's kind of awkwardly shaped, but then also, if you look at that chair, it's actually transparent as well. You can actually see part of the back of that chair through that shadow. Now, my finger might be a lot of things. It's not transparent. Finally, to wrap things up, what I have just come to call the thing in the window. This was in Leon, Oklahoma. We've been to Leon, Oklahoma many times. Picked up a lot of good stuff there too. But this one, I have no explanation for. It's one of the oddest pieces of evidence. Definitely one of the oddest pieces of visual evidence that I've ever picked up. And I'm going to make use of both the. This is when April from Entity Paranormal Investigators came in, and we went to Leon, Oklahoma. It's from the. I believe it's titled "The Kindergarten Room" is the name of that video. And I'm going to make use of, like I said, I'll show you the clip leading up to what happened. And then I'm also going to make use of my evidence video here to give you a good shot of the still picture. All started with a picture that Lainey took, and Amy happened to walk right in the way. We thought it was going to be a throwaway picture. And boy, it turned out to be anything but.
Yep, you got it too.
That's Mom, but look at that right there.
Yep. The hell is that? It's on the other side of you.
You see it?
Yeah. That's what I was trying. The hell is over there?
So obviously that is from the in the kindergarten room. That's near the end of the video. Lainey was taking pictures, and Amy just happened to walk right in front of her as she took one of the pictures. And of course, we thought, well, that's going to be a throwaway picture, but we just happened to see that thing in the window. I did everything I could to debunk this. Lainey took a couple of more pictures from in that same position, at that same angle, and all of a sudden that thing was not there. There was nothing in the background that could have been. I've gone over every ounce of video that I have of those pointing towards those windows, and I see nothing. Let me go ahead and show you this picture. This thing in the window kind of looks like a little squirrel or something, you know. That's not there in any other pictures. It's not there in any of the video. This thing appears, and there's, like I say, there's nothing in the background. When I got home, I started thinking, well, maybe, that bathroom's right there. Maybe it's the toilet, but no, it's on the other side of that bathroom door right there. Don't know what the heck that is. I've tried to make it a little more clear to see, and just can't tell what it is. Like I say, it kind of looks like a squirrel or something. Okay, well, that was I'll go ahead and call it the top 5 pieces of evidence we've captured. I don't know about ranking. That's just the first 5 that sprung to mind when I decided to do this. And I thought it was a good mixture of some of the older stuff that maybe some of you haven't seen, and some a little bit more recent. But I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it was a good little taste of ghost hunting anyway, as we approach Halloween. I do want to thank you for the 1,400 subscribers. If you have just stumbled across this, I think as I sit here doing this, I'm at 1,410. If you have just stumbled across this and would like to make it 1,411, please consider subscribing. You can click the double arrow one-way sign in the bottom right-hand corner, or the red button on the front page. As you can tell, this was totally planned out and not just off the cuff at all. But I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, not necessarily in that order. If you want to see some of these full videos, I'll leave links in the description. I'll have links at the end. I've got an entire playlist of ghost hunting videos if you want to check those out. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.